I'm going to start off this look using my toner. This is a great way to prep the skin. This toner is actually very similar to using a primer, and this is a very hydrating one, so perfect for drier skin types. Then I'm going to apply my SPF, and even though we don't see the sun in Ireland very much, it's still there, so you got to protect your skin, and I love this one. So I'm just going to apply that all over my skin and get it ready for the day. Now, I'm going to grab a balm, and I'm going to use this on my lips, but this can also be used on any dry areas, so I have like a little bit of dryness on my nose. You can use it on your hair, your cuticles, everything. It's awesome. Love it. Okay, you guys are going to be mad at me, but I'm using the Floor My Primer again because I love it so much. It's lovely. Ugh, my face just loves this stuff. Like, it literally just drinks it. Like, it drinks this stuff. And that is me prepped and ready. So I'm going to use the Blank Canvas new travel set, which I showed you guys on Snapchat. 3 face brushes, 3 eye brushes, but I'm going to start off with my concealer just to apply that all over my face. And I decided to go for a high-end concealer because on Monday I showed you guys a drugstore routine. So this is like a high-end routine. So I'm using my Naked Concealer by Urban Decay like all over my face, but I'm not going to blend it in. I'm going to use my foundation to blend it in. So I'm going to grab the F20 from this new travel set, if I can get it out, and then just stipple this new Giorgio Armani foundation all over my skin. This is the first time I've ever used it and I love it. Plus it smells really nice. It smells really good. I wasn't sure I was going to like this brush because it's a short handle, but I actually find I have more control with it, and the finish on this foundation, amazing. Then I'm going to set everything in place with my mineral powder foundation. It's actually a foundation, but I'm not going to use the brush it comes with. I'm going to use this brush, which can actually be used all over the body, but it's great for setting your makeup. Because I'm using a matte foundation, I wanted to make sure my skin wasn't going to go too dry, so I just patted my skin, and if it was still damp in any areas, I'd apply a little bit more powder, but otherwise I was keeping it quite minimal. Now for the eyebrows, do you guys want to see me do my eyebrows? I don't know, sometimes I'm like, is it really boring? I don't know, leave a comment. Let me know if you like seeing it or you don't like seeing it. So I start off actually by just brushing my brows downwards, then I use my pinky on my cheekbone for support, and I just go around my arch to begin with. So the front of my arch, the edge of my arch, and then I do underneath, just drawing a line, just outlining my brows basically, and then I just fill it in. Now, if you wear glasses, you want to try on your glasses with your brows. I actually did them a bit too arched for these type of frames because these are round frames. So when I used my brow gel, I sort of curved it around a little bit so it has a softer kind of curve and it matched the frames a bit better. Now for the eyes, I keep it really simple. I'm going to use this highlighting and contouring palette and just use the 2 matte shades, the light and the dark. Start off with the light shade and just go around with a flat brush, and then use the blending brush to kind of work in the crease and add a little bit more shape, a little bit more dimension. Very simple. You can skip this if you want, but it just adds a little bit extra. And you can also use this to contour your nose. So I'm just working down the edge of my nose, and then I use the flat brush to sharpen up that contour and also to go down the center of my nose, and you're done. Very simple. Now, glasses and eyelash curlers are best friends. If you don't want your lashes to touch your lens, curl your lashes. And I'm using this new mascara and it is so cool. It's tiny. It's like a pin. It's so small. You're supposed to just use it on your lower lashes, but I like it at the top as well. But of course, I am going to apply some false eyelashes, and I will put in the description box how I apply them. I just apply glue while it's still in the container, and then I push upwards. You do want to make sure that they work with your lenses though, so try them on and make sure they're not touching the lens. Moving back onto the face, I'm going to grab the F41, which is my favorite brush ever, and I'm going to use the contour first to contour my cheekbones. I kind of tilt my head downwards to emphasize the cheekbones and then just follow the natural shape. And then I use the light powder that we used on the eyes and brows and just work underneath the eyes and along the jawline. And then I use the highlighter. Wait for it. Oh, look at that. Look at it. Look at it. This is the one I was telling you about the other day on Snapchat and Instagram and Twitter and pretty much everywhere. I mean, they make Mary Luminizers, so of course they're going to be amazing. And then to finish off, you want to use the blush. You always want to do the blush last. So follow the order that I've done it, and then you can just use one brush for the whole thing. And then for the lips, I just used a nude lipstick, a nude gloss. I went for a gloss instead, and then just blended that in with the lip brush, and I'm good to go. And that is the finished look. I really hope that you guys enjoyed it. I will see you guys on Monday. If you haven't already, hit subscribe and check out these videos on the screen now. Happy Friday!